How do I create faith and trust in myself pulling the right oracle card? I often shuffle, then feel unsure when I should stop. I think it's probably an overarching theme of moving away from self-doubt and trusting in yourself. Well, Sarah Ann, that was from Sarah Ann, you did kind of answer your own question, but it's really normal because there's two things operating inside of us when we pick up oracle cards. First of all, if we just pick them up and we get into that headspace of like, oh, am I doing it right? We're mentally trying to make the oracle cards work. We're usually coming to the oracle cards looking for a sense of certainty, as opposed to coming from a sense of curiosity, in which case, like, I'm just going to do it. So it may be that you're afraid of what it's going to say because you want a certain outcome or you want a certain card to tell you everything's going to be okay. And you're just scared sometimes. That's normal. Lots of people do that, especially when you're new to oracle cards or when you're in a particular stressful place of uncertainty that so many of us are. And I think it's just really important you give yourself a break and just have some fun with it. And then I always find too that make a little note afterwards, like, ooh, I didn't trust myself in that moment because why? Because I really wanted it to be this. I wanted an outcome. And that's okay. As long as you identify it, you're back in the witness seat, you're back in the observer, then you're aware. When you start to have a relationship with the cards, the more you use them. Again, you're talking about my cards, which is great. My cards are all based in, they're really a combination of the intersection of many ancient oracles from different cultures around the world that all came up with the same universal themes. So you can be sure that when you work with my cards, that you are going to be getting a immediate connection to something that has existed because this is a modernized version of living oracles that have been in various cultures around the world for centuries or thousands of years. So there is a spiritual thread that has been, we're pulling the thread through right to where we are now. Oracle cards can be your own, right? That's the other thing. It's really important.